You have been conditioned by a century of reductionist science to think of melatonin as a simple sleep aid, a chemical light switch that tells your brain the day is done. But in this 55th chapter, we expose the golden secret of darkness. Melatonin is not just for sleep, it is the most powerful, multifaceted antioxidant in the human biological arsenal, a molecule so ancient and so vital that it precedes the evolution of multicellular life itself. It is the cellular janitor that enters your mitochondria under the cover of night to scrub away the oxidative soot of the day's metabolic fires. In the year 2026, we are living through a global melatonin drought. By flooding our nights with synthetic blue light, flickering LEDs, and digital static, we are effectively castrating our internal repair systems. Dr. Thorne is here to tell you that if your melatonin is suppressed, your cells are aging at double speed. You aren't just tired in the morning, you are biologically rusted, oxidized from within by the very energy you spent to survive the day. It is time to reclaim the sovereignty of the night. If you do not own your darkness, you can never truly own your light. The pineal broadcast is a sacred signal that requires total, obsidian darkness to reach its full amplitude. When you allow even a single artificial photon to hit your retinas after sunset, you are committing an act of biological sabotage. You are telling your mitochondria to keep fighting on the front lines when they should be retreating to the barracks for healing. In Chapter 55, we initiate the Obsidian Protocol. We are moving beyond the superficiality of eye masks and into the realm of quantum regeneration. We are restoring the natural rhythm where your body becomes a high-efficiency laboratory of transfiguration the moment the sun disappears below the horizon. Sovereignty is not just about what you do in the light, it is about how you protect the void. Today, we invite the golden hormone back to its throne. We silence the blue noise of the matrix. We become the masters of the shadows. The restoration of your 2026 vessel begins in the absolute silence of the night. The modern world is an optical prison, a fluorescent trap designed to keep you in a state of permanent physiological noon. Every screen, every street lamp, and every energy-efficient bulb is a photon bullet aimed directly at your pineal gland. This is the blue light assassination. When blue light hits your eyes at 11 p.m., your brain's ancient clock is shattered. The melatonin production is instantly strangled. The janitors are sent home before the cleaning even begins. The metabolic trash in your brain, the amyloid beta and the tau protein, begins to pile up like rotting garbage in the streets of a forgotten city. This is the origin of the brain fog that haunts the 2026 workforce. You are living in a biological house that hasn't seen a deep clean in decades. Dr. Thorne demands that you stop being a victim of your own devices. You must implement the blackout barrier. You must shield your biological midnight from the synthetic intrusion of the digital matrix. But the betrayal goes deeper than your eyes. Most of you believe melatonin only comes from that tiny pineal gland in the center of your skull. You are wrong. In 2026, we now recognize that over 90% of your melatonin is subcellular. It is produced inside every single one of your mitochondria, triggered not by darkness, but by the near-infrared light of the sun during the day. This is the infrared shield. If you spend your day behind glass, which filters out infrared, and your nights under blue LEDs, you are entering the darkness with empty tanks. You are starting the repair shift without any fuel for the workers. This is why you wake up feeling like a hollow shell. Your mitochondrial melatonin was never synthesized. Dr. Thorne's protocol is about photonic priming. You must harvest the infrared rays of the sun during the day to power the golden hormone during the night. The cycle is unbreakable. The sun prepares the darkness, and the darkness prepares the man. You cannot skip the day and expect the night to save you. To reclaim your melatonin is to reclaim your biological stealth. In the Obsidian Protocol, we eliminate all circadian leaks with military precision. We treat the bedroom not as a place of leisure, but as a high-voltage regeneration chamber. It must be cold, it must be silent, and above all, it must be obsidian black. Even the faint glow of a charging cable is a disruption to the pineal broadcast. This is high-precision longevity. We use amber-tinted lenses to filter the digital poison of 2026 after sunset, allowing the dopamine-melatonin shift to occur without friction. You are teaching your nervous system to downshift from the frantic pace of the hunt to the deep stillness of the forge. When the golden hormone begins to flow, your core temperature drops, your heart rate variability increases, and your DNA repair enzymes are finally activated. You are entering the quantum forge where the damage of the day is undone at a molecular level. In 2026, the sovereign man understands that nighttime discipline is the foundation of daytime dominance. While the masses are scrolling through digital hallucinations, drowning in the blue glare of their own distraction, you are plunging into the deep, restorative waters of REM phase synthesis. This is where the fascia memory we discussed in Chapter 53 is processed. Without melatonin, the trauma stays locked in the tissue, hardening into chronic pain. But with the golden hormone, the knots are dissolved in a nightly bath of antioxidant grace. Dr. Thorne is not interested in you merely sleeping like a sedated animal. He is interested in you transfiguring. We are using the darkness to rebuild the very architecture of your excellence. Every hour of obsidian darkness you protect is worth 2 hours of effort in the light. Master the void, and you will move through the world with a clarity that borders on the supernatural. Melatonin is the scavenger of the void. Unlike other antioxidants like vitamin C or E, which are one-hit wonders, a single molecule of melatonin triggers a scavenging cascade. It neutralizes a free radical and transforms into another antioxidant, and then another, creating a domino effect of cellular cleaning. It is a biological superweapon. It crosses the blood-brain barrier with zero resistance, protecting your neurons from the voltage spikes of a high-stress, high-tech life. In 2026, the epidemic of neurodegeneration is a direct result of the global melatonin drought. People are burning out because they have lost their biological fire extinguisher. They are high-performance engines running without a cooling system, melting down from their own heat. Dr. Thorne's mission is to reinstall the cooler. We are flooding the system with the golden hormone to quench the fires of systemic inflammation. When you optimize your melatonin, you are bulletproofing your brain for the decades to come. Your glymphatic system, the brain's internal plumbing, opens its gates only during the deepest, melatonin-driven sleep phases. It literally flushes out the toxins that cause cognitive decay and brain fog. This is the brainwash you actually need. You wake up with a sovereign clarity that others cannot comprehend. You are sharp, you are fast, and you are emotionally resilient. Why? Because your janitors did their job while you were submerged in the obsidian void. You are not lucky, you are optimized. The golden hormone has scoured your circuits, leaving behind a pristine, high-performance machine. The stone of the calcium trap we fought in Chapter 52 is further dissolved by this nightly acidic wash of regeneration. The flow is restored. The hardware is polished. The signal is clear. As we conclude this 55th chapter, I want you to look at the approaching night not with the anxiety of the restless, but with the reverence of the initiate. The darkness is not your enemy, it is your biological sanctuary. The golden hormone is the gift that the universe bestows upon those who respect the ancient laws of light and shadow. The mirror glitch is finally silenced when you look at yourself after a night of deep, obsidian repair. You see a man whose eyes are bright with intent, whose skin is vibrant with health, and whose spirit is anchored firmly in the present. You have moved from digital insomnia to sovereign regeneration. You have stopped being a moth drawn to the artificial flame of the matrix, and you have become the night king of your own biology. Carry this Obsidian Protocol into the shadows, prime your mitochondria with the daytime sun. Shield your retinas from the blue sucast after dark. Dive deep into the obsidian void without hesitation. And never, ever allow the flickering lights of the matrix to steal your golden repair. You are a creature of both the sun and the moon, and you require the absolute darkness to truly shine. The transmission of the 55th is complete. The golden hormone is flowing. The repairs have begun. This is Dr. Julian Thorne, ending the broadcast for the Sovereign of the Night. Stay dark. Stay deep. Your regeneration is your revolution. Welcome back to the night. The light of 2026 can wait until the janitors are finished. The void is yours to rule. Be still. Be gold. Be sovereign.